I'm back, baby. Let's clear these negative vibes out. I want to preface by saying I am in a mood today, so just let it be known. I had to take a break to get my shit together. I shifted timelines, y'all. Okay, so where do we start? I'm doing a reading, by the way. I'm doing a tarot reading, so if you'd like to watch, then keep watching. If you don't, then skiddly diddly do. But yeah, so basically, I have the song Obsessed by Mariah Carey so fucking stuck in my head. Like, my neighbors probably think I'm crazy because I have my doors open. I have French doors right here. I have them open, and I have been screaming this song at the top of my lungs. And I feel like it has to do with whatever message is about to come out right now. So maybe some obsession, why you so obsessed with me? Boy, I wanna know. We got love and we got space. There's a need for space, I'm feeling. Obsession, lying that you're sexing me. Everybody knows. It's clear that you're obsessed with me. So I shuffle my cards before I start doing this, right? Because I just want to make sure I'm not going to get the cards from the last time. So I hella shuffle these MFs, and I keep getting the Lovers in reversed. So this is a love reading. And the world. So something is, you know, I hesitate to say something is coming into completion because the world is usually like a completion, right? But in this card, this little like snakiness, ooh, my nails are kind of snaky. This little like snakiness right here reminds me of the Ouroboros, which if you know what the Ouroboros is, or if you don't know what the Ouroboros is, it's basically a snake eating its own tail, right? It's like the wheel of life. It's rebirth and death, and it's like the cycle, right? So I don't want to say you're at like some completion with something. Maybe it feels like a completion of this cycle. Yes, that feels more spot on. A completion of a cycle that had to do with love. Somebody is fucking obsessed. And they are like, I don't know, they're obsessed. They're delusional about something. What are they delusional? No, I want to go back to that deck. I want to go back to this deck. I hope you guys are doing well. I plan, now that I have my shit back together, I plan on being here a little more often. I'll do my best. So let's see what's going on here. Why you so obsessed with me? Boy, I wanna know. Lying that you're sexing me when everybody knows. It's clear that you're obsessed with, I think she says upset. Maybe somebody's upset. Finally found a girl that you couldn't impress. Last man on the earth still couldn't get this. You're delusional, boy, you're losing your mind. It's confusing you, why you wasting your time? You wanna find out maybe you see through, somebody sees through something. See right through it like you bathe in a Windex. Oh. Okay. Back on track. Yeah, definitely like somebody left And this other person feels like justice wasn't served, right? Like they're just oh, okay, yeah, how do I explain this? So basically, somebody had this idea of how something was gonna go down, but it didn't go the way they thought it would. Instead, it ended up driving this other person away. And now the person who had this like plan, right, is like, oh, I don't have justice because it didn't work out my calculated way that I was planning on everything working out, right? But that's just life, baby. You can't plan shit out. There's a reason why I just go with the flow. Because whenever you try and plan things too hard, you get your expectations up and then you get let down. Or it just completely does not go that way. Like you can't predict shit sometimes. You can make an educated guess, but you can't predict shit. Even if you're being, I feel guided to say this, even if you're like trying to manipulate the situation, there are always going to be factors that you do not see that will influence how things work out. So if you're looking at an end goal, okay, if you're looking at an end goal, then it's usually not going to go the way that you expect it to, because you don't see everything. So I got the Star, I have the Ten of Swords. I'm really getting the sense, okay, so on this side, I have the Star, and on this side, I have the Tower. So I'm really getting the sense that, I don't know, maybe both people went through some sort of like Tower moment, right? With this whole leaving or space that happened. But I'm getting that somebody is like, they're like healing themselves. If, you know, I can't say for sure if both parties are healing themselves, but there is some sort of healing taking place. You know what? Maybe it could be healing happening to both of them because of this space. Like the space created the container for the healing to happen, if that makes sense. Wait, okay. I'm sorry. I have narrative. Okay, narrative. I have a, like, I think they're called voice boxes, like that people use for mediumship on right now, and it's feeding me words. So that's why I'm looking over here. Narrative, something to do with a narrative. A narrative, there's a narrative. Lying that you're sexing me when everybody knows. There's another part to this song too that is like that, and it's not about, hold on, bear with me. Oh, look, I already have it pulled up because I was looking at it earlier, but I didn't read all of it. I just kind of skimmed it. Telling the world how much you miss me, but we never were, so why you tripping? Maybe okay, there could be a narrative of somebody like talking to other people, like, oh, I miss this person, like, kind of putting up a front to other people about like how you and this person are on good terms, when maybe you're not. I don't know, it's going to be different for everybody, but they're definitely being like not fully honest about where y'all stand. So there's a narrative here. Okay, let's see. I'm feeling really guided to use this deck, so I'm just gonna keep going with it. But why are you so obsessed with me? Oh, I had another song come through too. Watch me fall into pieces. pretty little pieces. Nothing perfect lasts forever. Can you put me back together? Bwah, bwah. Somebody's fucking heard about this whole this whole space situation, and their plan not going the right way, and they feel like they have to like put up some sort of front to certain people about what really happened, and like how y'all are like on good, I keep wanting to say good terms, like y'all are cool, like it's fine. Yeah, y'all are fine. When there's not this fucking mountain that you need to climb in order to get like over whatever happened. What happened? What happened? Okay, could be, oh. Okay. It could have been a really like immature situation. Like how this all went down was very fucking immature. And oh, I'm hearing save face. So that's okay. I feel like that's where the narrative comes into play, because it was so immature. Somebody feels like stigmata? Stigmata, what does that mean? Okay. Let me finish my sentence. Sorry, I'm like a fucking goldfish brain. But because it was so immature, somebody feels like they need to like save face and put up some sort of front. I keep, the word masking keeps popping in my head too. Like somebody is masking. They're masking themselves. They're masking the situation. They're masking how they handle certain things in order to put up a front. And this situation right here is like bringing, like if people were to know what went down in this situation, that would shatter the mask or illusion that this person who's putting up a front is portraying. Like other people will be like, damn, I didn't know you were like that. That's not how you seem, you know, and kind of be like, did you know they were like that? You know, you catch my drift? Stigmata? I know stigma. A mark of disgrace associated with a particular circumstance, quality, or person. Wait, no, that's stigma, right? Marks corresponding, okay. Marks corresponding to those left on Jesus's body by the crucifixion. St. Francis? Yo, I have, oh my God, okay, wait. Can I just say, I moved to a house that's 100 years old. I know I have spirits in here. This is the first time I've used this spirit box in this house. I would use it in my old house, but yeah, they're definitely talking to me right now because I have something in the other room that has to do with St. Francis, like very specifically. But the marks from the crucifixion, something disgrace. So yeah, I feel like that kind of ties into like what I was saying. Not necessarily the marks of the crucifixion, but like, oh, maybe this person would be like crucified for what they did. Maybe they know that if it came out, whoever they surround themselves with there would be a lot of judgment, heavy judgment surrounding the whole situation, right? I need to take a sip of water. after that. Clear those judgmental vibes. Okay. What the heck? Oh, I already saw those. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's see what else we can get. Freedom. Somebody's finding freedom. It's freedom. 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 Viva Las Vegas. Did somebody move to Vegas? Oh my God. Vegas. Karma, guidance, compassion. Okay, with the world and karma coming out, I'm getting that this is like, and justice, I'm getting that this is like a situation that was like, it was, I want to say like meant to happen. Like there is a reason why all of this happened. And with freedom coming out right before it, I feel like it's because it had to like liberate. I don't know if it was both parties, but it had to liberate somebody. Like somebody feels freer after this, oddly enough. They're being guided. You might feel like you're being guided, and have compassion with yourself. And, you know, have compassion with this other person. Like, you don't need to, if this is you, if this is your situation, you don't need to, like, talk to this person, be buddy-buddy with this person. Excuse me, carbonated water. You don't need to be, like, buddy-buddy with this person or anything, but, like, you do need to have compassion when you look at the circumstances, right? Like, me personally, people have done me fucking wrong, y'all. Like, a lot, okay? But when I look at the situation from a higher perspective, I'm always able to see that because people have done me wrong, it has, every single time, it has liberated me in a way of learning some sort of like either lesson or new skill, or like overall I upgrade, right? Like, so when connecting that to compassion, you need to look at the situation, like, instead of like, oh, this person did me wrong, I'm gonna like hate them, you know, because they're a bad person. You need to look at it like, okay, but what did I learn in the process? And that person was put into my life so that I can learn that, right? Like, be grateful for that. Because, dude, like, a lot of, I'm trying not to go off on a tangent, but I feel like this is really important. A lot of the spiritual community will be like, love and light, you know, like everything needs to be happy and peachy and keen. But like, when you really think about it, you need to have the adversary to grow. Like, I have grown the most through my demons, through the people that hurt me. Right? Do you catch my drift? Like, let me know if you catch my drift or you can relate, because without that, we would just stay stagnant. So have compassion. Have freaking compassion. Oh, I split the deck in a weird, okay, the Chariot. Yes. The Empress. If you relate to the Empress card, you could have been the one who left. Somebody is like in their head about this situation. You could be in your head. Oh my God, I shuffled that terribly. You could be in your head about the situation, or you could be coming out of your head from this situation. Like, maybe you were the one obsessed and you're finally getting to a place where you're not. And if you're watching this video, I strongly advise you, if you're gonna be watching tarot videos, keep yourself in fucking check, homie. Because it's really easy to watch videos that will kind of keep you in a loop, you know? So like, keep yourself in check. Keep yourself in check, if that is you. If this doesn't apply to you, then it doesn't apply to you, okay? Okay. Magician in reverse. Why is the Magician in reverse here? Nothing perfect lasts forever. Can you put me back together? Maybe this person thinks that because you healed yourself, you can put them back together. But the thing about that is, nobody can do that except for themselves, right? Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, the Queen of Wands and Justice again. So this person thinks that, oh, because so-and-so was able to put themselves back together and they have this beautiful situation, or they're doing so good now, maybe they're what I need to put myself back together. But the thing is, when you go to other people to fix you, you're not gonna get fixed. You're just gonna hurt those other people. You know, like, yes, you can be around people who inspire you to do better, absolutely. But when you are like, especially when you put the pressure of that onto another person, like, you're just, the pressure, right? That can fuck a relationship up. And then on top of that, if you're not actually doing the work to fix yourself, then nothing is going to happen. Like, literally nothing is gonna happen. Okay, I'm feeling compelled to put all these cards away and like kind of start over, which is weird because usually I leave all of these out so I can like connect the dots. Actually what? I'm sorry, I'm talking in the spirit box. It says actually what? Exclusive. What's exclusive? Actually exclusive. Okay. So we got Death, we got the King of Cups in reverse, and then we got the Knight of Cups, and then we got the Five of Swords in reverse. So I feel like somebody, okay, this person could be going through, or this can be you. Somebody is going through some type of rebirth process right now, and they're like giving a chalice to the past when they shouldn't be, almost. Like, how do I explain that? So like, what I say by giving a chalice, like I'm thinking like a chalice of water, right? And water represents emotion. So they're like giving their emotions to the past when they should not be doing that. They need to let go. Why are you so obsessed with me? It comes back to this obsessive energy. Like, there is a rebirth trying to happen right now, but this person is so obsessed with what happened in the past and like keeping this mask on, or like this facade or whatever, that it's actually like inhibiting them from this full rebirth And it's closing their emotions off. It's closing their potential for greatness, I'm hearing. Oh. Also, if you're wondering what my shirt says, it says 70's not old if you're a tree. This was my great grandma's and she passed away. R.I.P. Grandma. If you hear me, I love you. But we're like going over to get like little belongings from her, like little memorabilia. And I saw this and I have such a weird sense of humor. I was like, this is actually fucking hilarious. I need it. And my whole family was like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Shira would take that. Okay, so in relation to the whole like obsession of the past thing, right? That whole like situation, mental situation going on right now. Nothing will come of it. Nothing will come of that. Like, if this is you, if you stay in that headspace, you're not going to attract what you actually want from the situation. So, circling back, like I said, somebody had some sort of plan for something to happen. Whatever energy, this obsessive, giving the chalice to the past, giving the emotions to the past, energy that they are embodying will keep them stuck in this. It's like I'm envisioning, like right before you get to like the checkpoint and go to the next level, there's like something stopping, there's an obstacle stopping you from actually reaching the checkpoint. Like the checkpoint is like right there, man. Like it's like you can see it, you know, but like right when you get to a certain point, there's this obstacle that comes down and blocks you and you can't figure out how to get around it. How do they get around this obstacle? How do they let this go? If this is you, how do they let this go? Yes. Oh, neat. Show the world the real you, man. I said it with the fucking mask. And look, I hope it's still up here. Hold on. I hope this shit is costume. A mask, bro. You gotta show the world the real you, or else you're just gonna be stuck in this rebirthing process. Oh, God. Sometimes I wish I could grab, like, I don't even know who I'm talking to here, but I want to grab your shoulders in the most lovingly way and shake you. Yo, when you just be yourself, the right ones will come. Okay, as somebody who used to heavily mask, and like, don't get me wrong, sometimes I slip up and I fall back into that situation every once in a while. But as somebody who used to heavily mask, you get to a point where you're looking around your group or whoever you're with, wherever you are, and you're just like, this is not the vibe. Why am I hanging out with these people? Why am I acting this way? I don't even like this. Do I like myself like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it gets me friends. It gets me like access to wherever this place is, but this isn't actually me. And then, oh my God, this incense is really trying to go in my face today. But eventually, once you realize, like, if you just drop the mask and then you present yourself how you are, yeah, you're gonna be met with adversity. Like, there are gonna be people that aren't gonna fucking like you. And that's just how it is. You need to learn to be okay with not, and I know this is fucking hard. Again, I used to be a people pleaser. That's why I would mask, okay? I get it. I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. But you need to get comfortable by literally practicing, like being okay with people not liking you. Because the more you do that, and tell yourself this too, the more you do that, the more the people that aren't supposed to be around you or in your life, in your situation, are going to skedaddle. And then the real people who are supposed to be in your life and are supposed to be like in your circle or whatever are gonna see you and they're gonna be like, damn, that person's dope. Like, I need to be friends with this person. You get it. You get it. So, your homework is to practice not being liked. Okay? That's for somebody. That is for somebody. Okay, is there anything else I can get from this? Anything else I can get from this? Maybe the obsessive energy was directed at somebody. I cannot shuffle right now. Maybe the obsessive energy was directed at somebody when really it was a projection because you or whoever this person is so obsessed with being liked and being accepted and included, you know? So then they mask. And it's like this whole relationship or whatever situationship, whatever the fuck it was, is a metaphor for like a bigger issue. Do you catch my drift? I totally thought about something else I was going to say that's related to that. So it must have not been a metaphor. But it could have been a metaphor. You know? I feel like that's a very like, that shit happens to me for real though. Like there will be certain situations that play out and then I realize like, oh, this is like a small version of something that's happening on a bigger scale in my life. Does that make sense? Okay. So last words before we wrap it up, y'all. We got freedom again. I don't know. Somebody please tell me if you moved to fucking Florida or if like, Florida? I don't know why I said Florida. Maybe you moved to Florida. I totally meant Vegas. But I keep getting like a Vegas vibe. Like, look at her. She's under the disco ball. And when I pulled this the first time, I got Viva Las Vegas in my head. And like, I just imagine somebody like in Vegas at like a cool club or something, like under a disco ball, like just having the time of their life. They're like feeling free for the first time in a long time. Walking meditation, just go, union, I love you, create, and community. So, okay, the whole spread of this, like, this is good. This is a good vibe, right? This is a good vibe. So, will there be a union with this person? I don't fucking know. Nobody who reads tarot can tell you anything for certain, y'all. Nobody. I promise. The future is constantly changing, okay? Nobody has the answers for certain. But if you want to work on having some type of union with this person or having some type of union with yourself, your real self, then you need to stop masking. If that whole masking thing applied to you, you know, like if it resonated with you. If it didn't, then whoever the fuck needs to do that, okay? And then we got future love letter, I love you. But look, this person is looking in the mirror at themselves while they're writing a love letter. So that tells me like, it's like self-love, you know? Bro, this is like too much in my face. It's like a love letter to yourself, okay? And then create. You want to tap into your creativity and connect with your community. Your real community. Your real motherfucking community. Your real community. Okay. By not masking. Okay, you guys get the point. All right. I love you so much. I'll be back. I will be back, okay? I don't know when. Hopefully soon. I'll be back. There's one thing. It's I'll be back, okay? My personal readings are open. If you want one, I'll post the email in the description. If you made it this far, thank you so fucking much. I love you. Like and subscribe. Do all the fun YouTube things. I'm legally obligated to say it, gun to my head. Just kidding. No, I'm not. But it does help the channel out. So, yeah, I love you guys. Bye.